Well, welcome back to the Blah Blog. We are your hosts. I'm Nicole.
I'm Diana.
Diana just came back from Mexico.
Do I look more tan?
Kinda, maybe.
I actually got really, really tan.
Actually, I do.
Yeah.
You're wrong. Your hair is super
I don't
blonde.
think my face got tan.
Your hair got light, super light.
You know what? I had my extensions put in, and then I realized I should have not.
Oh, you should have waited until next week. That's hilarious.
Well, because
how was that? Did you go? Well, I was gonna say, did you go in the ocean? Obviously, you went in the ocean.
I was living in the ocean. No, but I was like the first day after, because literally we arrived. We got to his uncle's house. We ate. And I was like, okay, get ready. We're going to go to the beach. And I was like, okay, so go get ready. We literally go to the beach. And that night, like we didn't get back till like night. Like I actually even drove because everyone was drinking. And they're like, we need someone to drive. And I was like, I can.
I'm scared.
But thankfully we were like 5 minutes away.
Oh, good.
So it wasn't that bad. But yeah, so I'm like washing my hair and it's just like,
oh.
And I was like, no.
Did you not listen to the rules of extensions that you give everybody?
No, I never do. Do as I say, not as I do.
No leave-in, no nothing?
No, but then the next day I did. I braided it. And that helped a lot. But the first day I did not. I was just like, I just want to be like a mermaid.
I'm a real mermaid.
Yeah.
Watch me. Hey, Brian, watch me.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, he's more deep because he's tall. The waves were actually really strong. And we actually had a lifeguard come. They're like, you guys need to come more in. And we were like, oh,
because you're too far?
Yeah. Well, they were all the way far. And I was closer.
You're like, not me.
I was like, Well, because also he's taller. So like the wave reaches him like to his shoulder.
And you,
like when the wave
drowned
comes.
you.
So me, it'd be like, Woo. So yeah.
Funny. So we got, if you haven't heard, on our Instagram, we have a Google form. And you can input your stylist/client, like worst stories ever, embarrassing stories. And we got a submission.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! I wish we should get like a bell. Ding, 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 ding.
We'll whistle in the Mexico.
Submission. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Okay, this is from a client. When I was a teenager, I was obsessed with being Gwen Stefani platinum blonde. You already know that's just... It's all bad. Because, like, I think Gwen Stefani, like, does her roots, like, every week. Very literally, like, every week or two. I mean, because you have the money, too.
Yeah.
So, already, ouch.
Ouch.
I was obsessed with being Gwen Stefani platinum blonde. I also didn't have the budget she does, so I couldn't afford salon visits that often. I used a John Frieda that claimed to lighten your roots for in between. I used a lot of it. I didn't tell my stylist. She bleached my roots, and when she rinsed it, it started to melt off in chunks. The whole top of my head was short and spiky. Thus started a long journey with extensions, and even a weave at one point.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, a weave is a must.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
I did the weave right after, no?
Like the braidings? The braiding weave?
Yeah, because, I mean, when it's short, the extensions aren't going to blend. I think. Let us know. Which one did you do first?
Have you seen
weave
that
first,
when
then
people get extensions? I shouldn't laugh. But they like have to flat iron them down at the top because they're so short. They're like...
That reminds me, I don't even know if I should say it.
Oh, no. So that means you have to.
The Mormon Wives, if you guys have watched it. On Hulu, the girl, you know which girl I'm talking about, where she's like short. And I'm like, no.
Because she just bleaches her hair so often.
No, not the bleach, the dark hair.
Oh, yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine as a stylist. Especially being a bleach and tone, that means the person probably comes, you know, a decent amount. Obviously not when they're supposed to. But enough. And, you know, you're just bleaching and toning. La, 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 la. And imagine at the sink and then you're like,
yeah.
Like chunks. Ouch.
That's scary. I just don't. I guess my thing would be to, like, did the stylist not ask though?
I know, because maybe they're naturally light hair because you could tell.
But it would have been light. Like, it would have been a different color.
Yeah. I'm saying it's probably like if you use the root touch ups on your hair, you wouldn't be. I mean, you'd be lighter than your natural, but you wouldn't be that light.
Yeah.
Like platinum. Like you would be like orange light.
Yeah.
So like imagine coming in with your black and then orange and then platinum.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, didn't the stylist ask?
But yeah, because even if she said no, I haven't. You know she's lying.
You know, yeah.
You know she's a liar.
But see, that's the scary. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say scary thing or. You don't assume, I guess, as a stylist, like, yeah, she obviously did something, but you're not like, oh, this is gonna break her hair.
That's true. Because if you saw it lighter, you'd be like, oh, she just used a high lift or a color, or even to bleach it. Because I mean, you'd feel it and be like, it'll be fine. And she probably had to lift it higher. It probably wasn't blonde enough.
Yeah.
To be Gwen Stefani.
Because I remember actually recently I had a client. She came in for her balayage. And like, I instantly noticed her base was different than from before because we wouldn't do a base on her. We would just do the highlights.
And all of a sudden.
And then I see like her regular base color and then I see like a lighter brown and then it's like.
She's like, I was in the sun.
Yeah. And I was like, what'd you do on your hair? I genuinely asked her. I was like, oh, you did a base color? And she's like, oh, I just did a toner, but I'm pretty sure the toner was like ammonia or something.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the problem with clients like getting stuff, especially when I feel like when you go to Sally's, the people who work at Sally's act like they really know a lot of things. That's in my experience. Yeah. And maybe some of them do, but a lot of them just base it off of what they know based off of like what they sell at Sally's. Yeah. And so they'll be like, oh, take this. It's a demi. And then you're like, no, that lifted. That was not. Like you said, that had something. I don't know what it had in it. Yeah, exactly. You lifted something. Yeah. And I don't know what it is, sis. So that's true. Maybe your client was told it was a demi. Yeah. Because that happens too if you had clients like, oh, it's a demi, and then you go to lift it and it's so brassy because it was color. Yep. You're like, well, shit.
Yeah, but.
You just have to be. I don't know why. I understand being scared. Like, and that's a lie. I don't know why you want to be honest with your stylist. I think they think. I don't know. I think some clients think if they don't tell them, number one, they won't know. Number two, they'll not have to like get charged for a color correction. Essentially. Yeah. Like, oh, you'll just charge me as a highlight or as a balayage, not as a color correction. Because for those of you that don't know, like. A lot of people's balayages will start at like, let's say $400, but their color correction will be like 100. I've seen up to like, well, I've seen up to a lot, but what do you think average? Like $1 to $120 an hour, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but I also feel like if I were to get into that, like how do I say it? Like if someone came in and didn't tell me what was actually going on, I'm going to have, for you to get what you want, I'm going to have to end up charging you anyways.
That's what I think they don't get. It's like, no, I'm only paying for a balayage. No, this is not. Just because you call it. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's one.
Yeah, because you're going to you have to end up using more product at the end of the day, and it's going to take longer. Or
you could have just been honest.
Yeah. Or unfortunately, things like that happen and your hair falls off after.
Yeah, because you weren't honest. See, only bad things happen to liars.
Don't be a liar.
Don't be a liar or your hair will fall out.
It is science.
It's literally science. We are scientists.
We are scientists.
Yeah, there's just so many things it could be. And then just to not be ready too, like you go in to their hair. I feel like my jacket's squeaky. I feel like SpongeBob. I feel like people will come in ready to get, lightened, and you're like, oh, they either just had highlights a long time ago, or oh, they haven't dyed it in a long time. My favorite's when people go, I haven't dyed it in a long time. Oh, how long? 6 months. Miss ma'am.
That color's still there. That color's
great. Like, you have this much. You have that much virgin hair. Yeah. If you didn't know, 6 months is not very long. I mean, your hair in 6 months only grows like 3 inches at most. I mean, even for fast people, let's say it's people who grow an inch a month, which that would be really fast.
Yeah,
that's only and that's not most people. I don't know.
Most people is that
quarter to half.
Half an inch, I feel like, is for someone that it grows fast.
I agree. Which means
3/4
it's only
3/4 if we're being nice.
so that much.
Sure.
And all of this is, I don't think, whenever I tell clients this, I feel like they're always shocked. Like, I'm like, it takes like 5 years to grow it. And it depends how long your hair is.
Yeah.
It takes 5 years to grow it out to like.
Yeah. Well,
here.
actually, it's funny because I remember, okay, so I've been with Brian for 4 years now, and I cut his cousin's hair. So we were together July, and then I cut her hair. I think like December was the first time I cut her hair, and they were like, her hair never grows, like it just doesn't grow, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, so we cut it, trimmed it, like nothing crazy. Her hair was probably like here-ish,
Collarbone.
yeah,
A little bit lower
past
than collarbone.
Collarbone, yeah, and barely. I want to say last year probably. It was like to her waist finally.
In 4 years.
So that was like 3
dang.
years at least. Yeah. Like her hair is super long now, but
that took a long
was
time.
3 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. My hair just doesn't grow, period.
No, that's because we do a lot to our hair.
I've been good lately and I just cut it all off so it better grow.
Well, that's what I tell people. So I guess I'm like, your hair is growing. Like it's constantly okay.
Mine isn't. You've done my hair.
It is.
Do you remember I didn't have to get my roots done for like 3 months?
Your extensions.
Yeah.
But that was different. You were
breastfeeding like I am now.
Yeah. That's there. That's some hormonal stuff you got going on. That's not. But it's still growing. It's just growing.
I'm like the one. What's less than a quarter? An eighth a month. That's bad, bro.
Yeah, but no. What was I gonna say? One thing that irks me though is when my gray hair clients, they're like, my color washed off really fast this time.
You're like, girl,
it didn't wash off. Your hair grew.
That is so funny when really they say, I've heard that too. Like, I don't know what you're using on my hair. Can we try something different? It washed out.
Yeah,
I see my color here.
Yeah,
this is literally gray.
I'm like, it's been a month. This is how much it grows out. I just had someone tell me that
doesn't it feel like people who are full gray? It almost feels like their hair does grow faster, though, right?
Yes,
like
they
some
just
of my
see
clients.
it. Yeah,
but some of them they'll come back and they do have. I'm like, damn, it do be like an inch.
Yeah,
and I saw you 4 weeks ago.
But I always say like, it didn't wash off. Like it'll fade sometimes. Like
if their hair is a little bit lighter, a little bit,
and you see that it's a little lighter, but the dye's still there. Like it didn't wash off.
And I would say you could only see it if you're like in there. Typically, for the most part, like you look at it and you're like, oh, this is
like you have to get the light.
I'm gonna overlap it a little this time.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, because I wish my hair grew long. Not me. Imagine that poor girl with her little spiky hair.
I know.
I'm thinking like early 2000s, like frosted tips. That's how she looked on the top. Oh, that would suck. What would be the best extension to help like that? To help blend that?
I'd say probably K-tips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because they're little.
Not a weft, huh?
Not a weft. No, because that'll just be.
Yeah, you'll see. How about I've seen tape-ins like on Instagram. I don't do extensions, so I don't know. But I've seen that tape-ins kind of help with that too.
I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't done.
I know you don't do a lot of K-tips or like any
2 sets of two sets of tape-ins.
Oh, I said K-tips too. Tape-ins. Why do you not like tape-ins?
I just don't like the stickiness.
You're like, no, it's just me.
It's just I don't like. Yeah, it's a me, bro. No, I don't like when I did them. So I remember the first time I did them, this girl came in and I needed to like retape them for her and stuff already. That took forever.
What do you mean retape them?
So like you can reuse the tape-ins. So like when you put them and you take them off, you have to change the tape. So you'd sell little tabs like where you like, they're like double-sided sticky.
That's horrible.
So you have to take off the tape. I don't think everyone does, which is really bad.
Why?
Like they just overlap with the old tape, which isn't good. I like to like remove all of it.
That's like people who don't like take off the thread, huh?
Yeah,
it's just messy, kind of lazy.
It's just too much. Yeah, it just like
and then it looks thick, right?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be bulky.
Yeah. So you'd have to like take off the tape. Like first, you obviously take it off the hair. It has already, you have a bunch of oil in your hands from this stuff.
So you're
And
already
then, like,
annoyed.
Yeah. And then I have to go and take off the tape. And it's like some parts come off easily, some parts don't. I'm not going to lie. I've seen some stylists where the way they remove the tape, I'm like, how do you do it?
It's like magical.
Fast? Yes. So I was struggling.
Oh, the struggle
And
bus.
I'm sure with practice I would have gotten better. But
Sure.
it just
like
it was
anything,
too
but
much.
you just hated it.
And then I did some on my mom because it was when I was first wanting to get into extensions, and it was just a hot mess for her. Like she already. No, she's pretty good with her hair.
Can you
I
like
don't
shower with them and everything? Well, obviously you shower, but like
everything's the
it's fine.
same. Yeah,
You need to brush them out like normal.
Yeah. It's just I feel like you have to be a little bit more careful.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel personally with K-tips, I feel like the brush still runs through because it's very like separated in little individuals versus the tape and being like
you have to like brush below the tape, Pop.
Yeah, and it's probably like an inch tab thing. So I feel like
if you brush it,
once it grows out a little bit too, it's kind of harder to like brush that whole little inch section or 2-inch section of it.
That
you
makes
just
sense.
grab it on the brush and then it yanks it and then
and there's your hair on the brush.
Yeah, and then some people just don't brush it and then it all. That's what my mom did. Like it just got all matted
because it's sticky
really
too,
easily.
right? So then it's all that makes sense.
Which I mean, the correct way to do it is to like have them perfectly so that the tapes aren't like you want them perfectly aligned with each other so that you don't have like if it's away,
like
the
you want them
tape
stacked
kinda
on
getting-
top. That makes sense. You did not have that yet because she was your first one, or were yours good?
No, I wasn't that good.
And your client
It was my first one. Yeah,
didn't listen to the rules.
Mm-mm. So
your client being your mom.
Yeah, my mother.
She did not.
Yeah. No, but that's when I did do webs on her, she was like the perfect example.
Perfect
of, like,
model.
Yeah.
Of what not to do.
Yeah. Well, no, it was more like, okay, she couldn't take care of the tape-ins. How can she take care of these? And then once I realized it was easier for her, I was like, okay, the wefts are easy.
Now you're allowed to wear extensions, Mom.
Yeah, but she only wears hers for like special occasions.
Can you imagine having a stylist at your house that you could just take in and out your extensions? Like for her vow renewal, like she just had them for like a weekend and then you took them off, right?
Yeah,
or week or whatever.
I think she might have kept them on, but because she had something else to do later.
Can you imagine what a life to be like? Can you just put my weave on for
fun
a week?
Yeah,
and then take it off. You're like, okay,
that's me with Bola though.
That's fair.
I told her because she put in my extensions 2 weeks ago. Or not this past week, but the week before. And I was like, yeah, when I come back from my vacation, we're taking them off. Because
why? For the run? For the marathon?
Yeah, because I'm going to get my hair braided, but I don't want the extensions in.
And
I was like, and then you have to put them back in. Well, I'm going to take them off because I know how to take them off myself.
That makes sense.
Putting them back on, I was like, you're going to put them back on right after, okay? And she's like, okay.
Come over. Help me. But this is all to say, please don't lie to your stylist. Number one, we know. We know. I remember I had a stylist when I worked at the salon, and we were talking in the back, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm doing a color on her, and she said her color's virgin, but she's a fucking liar. And I was like, what? And she's like, she's a liar. And then she's like, and you know what? She's not going to get that light. And it's not my fault. It's hers because she's a liar. I couldn't stop laughing because just every time she came back to the break room, I'd be like, how's it going? She's like, on the liar? Fine.
She was triggered.
Fucking liar.
Yeah, I mean,
and then it kind of sets you up for the stylist up for failure because you're like, oh, it's virgin. So even though you know your head, it's not going to get that light because I know you're not a virgin. And then you go in saying it's going to be light. And then it's not. And you're like, well, great. Now I told you it's going to be light because you told me something else.
Yeah.
And now it's not. Now you're brown and I'm still going to charge you. And you're just like not able to.
You can't get clear on what expectations they should have.
I couldn't think of the word, the expectations.
Yeah.
You can't set them up for like success of their expectations. Because at least if you tell me I have color in my hair, I'm like, oh, okay, then you're probably going to be brown today, not blonde.
Yeah, versus her expecting the blonde, and then people are like, "Oh my god, the stylist couldn't get me as blonde as I
Yeah,
wanted,"
she told me
and
she
blah, blah, blah,
would.
blah. Yeah,
But
and
you
I'm
didn't post it. You're a liar.
You didn't add that part, huh?
You didn't say that you lied. It's wild. Then.
Yeah.
So it's just so many reasons not to lie.
Yeah.
And I number one, I don't think if your stylist is getting mad at you, wrong stylist. Because I don't care. You want to do your touch-ups in between? Be my guest. You might not get as light. You have to live with your choices. But I don't care. It's not my hair. Do your hair at home. That doesn't bother me literally at all.
I think, well, that's something me and Nicole always talked about too, was that we knew, like, we don't judge you guys for what you guys want to do. Like, do what you want to do. Do what you got to do.
I
do not care. But there is certain expectations that or consequences that are going to happen because you did that.
Yes.
Like, even as simple as just like me, like, I knew I always went back and forth. Light to dark, light to dark, light to dark. My hair stayed the same length. I know that's why. I'm not going to expect, why is my hair not growing? Nicole, you're damaging my hair. It's not growing. Like, no, I know it's because I'm choosing to go darker and then go lighter and then go dark again.
Or when we lightened it, it was like, oh, you either need to cut this or like this part's just not going to be that light.
Or
friend.
even we did the blue black. And this last time she lightened my hair, I still had some of the blue in there. So when she looked at it, it was still like greenish. And I was just like, nah, whatever, it's fine.
Just even it. But it's true. But had you come in as a client and been like, I'm going to be platinum blonde. Like, there's no way, friend.
Because
I wouldn't have been able to notice because your natural's so dark.
Yeah. So you would assume like everything's the same and then been like, why the heck is this coming out green? I'm like, oh, I had blue on it.
And then you have the people like, I don't know. There's nothing wrong. It's a virgin. You're like, liar. That's where the lying comes in. Have you heard too with your Brian's, what is it, niece? Is that whose hair you cut that grew? Like the people who have the growing hands too, or like people who cut and like have bad vibes, bad intentions for your hair. So then their haircut. I want to say, my clients always tell me their hair grows faster.
Same.
Because I have pure intentions. I'm like,
so
that's because I have good vibes. I'm sorry, I have good vibes. Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
So,
yeah, no, I've heard that.
If you have bad, I kind of agree though. Like if you have bad vibes coming from your stylist, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's not gonna end well.
For sure. I think it's one of those things too where if you're not, like, it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Like, as a stylist, like, if your client's giving you that bad energy, like, it's okay to say no sometimes. Like, especially if they're being disrespectful, you know? And then, like, vice versa. Like, if a client feels, like, disrespected or, like, their stylist isn't, like, treating them right either, like, of course, find someone else, too.
So your hair won't grow. Bad things are going to happen. And they just won't care about your hair as much. I feel like if you're just doing it angrily.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it.
I honestly even feel like when I'm having a bad day, as much as I try to put it to the side, something kind of always goes wrong. And not like, my God, I messed up, but like,
I forgot you wanted a haircut.
On something. I forgot. Yeah. Like something
I dried
happened.
You and didn't cut you. Something like that. Yeah. Not actually bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but to me, I'm like, it just
because
your
brain's somewhere else though. Your brain's not in it, and so you're just like skipping steps, not skipping bad ones, but things like that.
Or you leave the toner a little longer.
You're like, extra hot wash.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah,
or you get behind. That's a big one. I feel like too, just because you're going slow because your brain is somewhere else.
Yeah.
So be honest, folks. Don't lie to us.
Be honest. You don't want to deal with
the consequences. well, if it's not the consequences of your own actions.
The worst is I feel like you're not going to get no.
The worst is you have short, spiky hair because your hair melts off in chunks.
I was like, I said it the other way around.
Oh.
The least worst thing that's going to happen is your stylist is going to be like, okay, we can't get you exactly where you want to be, and that's it. Or
the worst.
I also feel like the other thing that might happen is they can't do your hair, but hey, at least you'll have a hair on your head.
Yeah, I'd always rather someone tell me I can't do that, or I'm not confident in that, than be like, okay, yeah, let's do it, and then I have short spiky hair. Can you imagine? That would not. I have too big of a head for that.
I remember once actually, I did Bola's blonde, and she was like, "Just do it, like just whatever. Like we gotta cut it. Whatever needs to be cut, we'll cut."
No.
And I was like, "Okay." And I actually did get her really, really blonde. It was beautiful. But I remember when I was brushing it out, I was like, "Girl, your hair." And she's like, "As long," and she's like, "Well, as long as it's not from the top of my head where it's breaking off, we're fine." And I was like, "Okay." And I'm all brushing it, but literally, it was just like the end, like a good 3 inches,
Oh my
probably.
God, it's just melting.
But it was
off,
just
though.
yeah. But I mean, we cut it and everything, and it was fine. But that's kind of where also I guess as a stylist, I got a little bit more comfortable with blondes where I was like, hey, if you want to be this blonde,
this is
we can do it, but you're going to have to cut your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if she had came to me and I knew it was going to break off from the top, then I'd be like, no, your hair is going to totally break off.
You just knew.
Yeah.
You had to get a little lob.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just don't lie. Tell us the truth.
Tell the truth.
We know you're lying.
Why the fuck you lying? All right, you got anything else to tell to our liars out there?
I think now it's on you guys.
It's on you. You have the information. Be honest. With that, we bid you adieu. We will see you next week. Follow, subscribe, comment
any
rate
if you've lied.
Yeah. Go on our Google form and tell us if you lied. I want to know if you're a liar, and I will not shame you. Probably.
Yeah, as long as you haven't lied to us.
Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Bye.